for the first trial. Stand by. And off we go. And 3, Droopy's Lacey just stumbled a little bit at the boxes. Now gathering momentum, will lead into the first turn. And Droopy's Vitality just moving a little bit wide there around the first 2 curves. Down the back straight then, and Droopy's Lacey has a 3 or 4 length lead into the third turn now. And maintaining the gallop. Again, Droopy's Vitality just trying to get his act together now and starts chasing off the last turn. It's Droopy's Lacey with a healthy advantage up towards the line. Droopy's Lacey will go and score by about 2.5 to 3 lengths in the end. And keeping that advantage all the way around to the pickup.
3-6 done, 29, 20.
A result of that trial then, the first trial here today at Perry Barr was first, track 3, Droopy's Lacey, in a winner's time of 29.26, and beats Droopy's Vitality by 3.5 lengths, and that one recorded 29.54. So the next trial, trial 2, will be track 2, Skilled Warrior, and track 5, Good Top Boy. The grounds going in the boxes then for trial 2, Skilled Warrior, is an unraced son of Ballyhemmock Jet, May 23. And Good Top Boy is a March 23 puppy, again by Ballyhemmock Jet, but out of JT Sahara this time. Two of the Kennedy inmates in trial 2 here, traps 2 and trap 5. All locked and loaded then, about to be checked over by the starter. And the hare runs for trial 2 then. Stand by. And away we go to a fairly level line leaving the boxes. And into the first turn, the better early speed from Good Top Boy. Just moves wide a little, and again, tracking that one out a little also was Skilled Warrior, who's now straightening up and trying to close into the third turn now. This is going to be a buckle here, because the 2, Skilled Warrior, is now challenging Good Top Boy coming off the last bend, and now hits the front and goes on. Skilled Warrior then has just pulled a length and a half, 2 lengths clear and up towards the line, will score. Coming back for more there, Good Top Boy. Right about a length, I think, in the end was the winning distance. Nice trial there for trial 2.
29.54, 62, and the splits 68, 62.
1 length for 29.54.
Which one? The chap name? and what boxes
Two.
we're doing? 2 and 5.
Yeah, 2 beat 5, 29, 54.
54 and 62.
Yeah. And when you say, sorry, the splits, what is that 368 or 468?
That's 3.
3, yeah. 3, yeah.
The result of trial 2, 2B 5 by 1 length, winning time 29.54, 29.54. Next trial is a 2 dog 480, false lashes, global magma.
A length in 29.54.
Results of trial 2. First trap 2, Skilled Warrior, in a winner's time of 29.54. Second trap 5, Good Top Boy, 29.62. So win distance there was indeed 1 length. Next trial is trial 3. We've got trap 2, False Lashes, and trap 5, Global Magma. Just gives me an opportunity to let you know the later alterations to the sales card here today. In trial 7, trap 5, Northern Lights, has been withdrawn from the sale, and the reserve D, Muggsy, will run from trap 5 in trial 7. In trial 11, trap 5, Flashing Aussie, has been withdrawn, and reserve A, Droopy's Brook, will take that one's place in trial 11. And there's one further alteration towards the back end of the sales today. In trial 23, Droopy's Melon, lot 45, has been withdrawn, and reserve C, Love Hate, will replace that Greyhound in trial 23. So there are the 3 alterations to today's card. And just one little note as well, in trial 4, Tommy's Dancer is a dog and not a bitch as stated. That was a ICC error and has now been rectified. Just waiting for the dogs to come out onto parade here for the next trial, trial 3. So next trial is trial 3, False Lashes. The lot 5 in trap 2 is a daughter of Coolavani Hoffer out of Epic Lady, a June 23 pup. And trap 5 is Global Magma. Lot 6, which is a daughter of Confident Rankin out of Global Volcano, October 23. So a very young greyhound. Having our first look here at Perry Barr this morning for trial 3. Greyhound's going in. About to be checked over, and the hare now runs for trial 3, so stand by. 2 young pups here, traps 2 and traps 5, And away we go, and a good start from Global Magma up on the outside, but better early dash from False Lashes into the turn to grab the lead and go on by 2 or 3 lengths already out of the second turn. It is False Lashes down the far side, some 4 or 5 lengths clear from Global Magma, and maintaining this gallop now around the last 2 bends. False Lashes is kicking well clear here, an impressive display, steering a middle to rails course. And up towards the line will go on and score quite handsomely in the end by around about 6 or 7 lengths. Staying on there to the drop, you'll note there Global Magma just kept on after the line.
Sorry.
And the result of Trial 3 was first trap 2, False Lashes, wins in 29.54 and beat Global Magma by 7 1/4 lengths. That one recording a 30.12. Greyhounds making their way then to the starting tracks for Trial 4 here. Tommy's Dancer is in box 2 and 1 mark on his card when winning a trial quite handsomely at Cork at a 29.39. And trap 6 in the stripes is Tommy's Messy, lot 8. He's the son of Bolron Bolt out of Hollycross Heidi in August 23, pup having his first trial in public. Top coat's coming off. Pretty chilly here this morning here at Perry Barr, but the conditions are set fair for a good sail here today. Just to let you know that our first tractor break will be after trial 7 here this morning. Going in then. Sala checks them over and away with the flag of the hare runs for trial 4. Zebai. And away we go. And Tommy's Messy goes across into the middle of the track there and just spins wide at the first turn. This allows Tommy's Dancer now to go on at the second turn down the far side. Has sprinted around about 3 lengths clear into the third turn now. Tommy's Messy is trying to come back for a little bit more and closes round the crown of the last 2 curves. So straighten up for the judge now. It's Tommy's Dancer around about a length and a half clear from Tommy's Messy, who's trying to bridge the gap but didn't quite get there as they cross the wire, and wins by about a length and a quarter, length and a half in the end, Tommy's Dancer, and keeps going all the way around to the drop.
2 6 down.
Yep.
29.78.
Yep.
29.90. 2 splits is 66.
So 21.78, 1.5 Result of trial 4, 2B6 by 1.5 lengths, winning time 29.78. 29.78. Next trial is a 2 dog 480 Romantic Ben, Midi and Lass. Oh, go on then, mate.
Yeah, I'd love one, please.
Oh yes, go on. Been a long time, Paul.
I've just said that to Dan, yeah.
That's a good lady.
So the hare runs and away we go then, and 2 it is the first to show down the far side. 2 is around about 4 lengths clear Romantic Ben from Midi and Lass in second, and the shot well clear Romantic Ben down the back straight and has around about a 5-length lead, maybe 6 or 7 now, and extending right away. Romantic Ben's in a bit of a hurry here from Midi and Lass, who just can't go the gallop. Romantic Ben is going to win by a handsome margin in the end and wins nicely in trial 5.
$9.52. 2952. Next roll.
The result of trial 5 there was first trap 2 Romantic Ben, 29.52, won by 9 3/4, beating Midi and Lass, route clock to a 30.30. And just to tidy up the result for trial 4, trap 2 Tommy's Dancer was the winner in a 29.78 and beat Tommy's Messy by a length and a half, that one recording a 29.90. Next trial is trial 6. Trap 3 is Inform Lady. An unraced daughter of Cordovan Hoffer out of Sizzling Daisy, August 23 puppy. And in the stripes, lot 12 is Miss Tempo, again unraced, daughter of Ballymac Cashout out of Nice as Ice, July 23. So 2 young greyhounds here with no marks on their card for trial 6. So they start to load up here at Perry Barr. At sunny Perry Barr, I might add. That's it all loaded. Just about to be checked over by a starter. And the hare is now on the move. Hare runs in for trial 6. And off and racing, and it's Informed Lady that bombs out the boxes and claims the rails and the lead into the turn. Has a length and a half advantage over Miss Tempo, who's trying to battle back now up on the outside and make this a fair old trial. It is Informed Lady just from Miss Tempo into the third turn. And just has around about a 3 parts advantage. It's a tussle off the last bend. Here comes 6 Miss Tempo to launch a challenge off the last, up towards the line. Informed Lady digging deep all the way to the wire and wins by a length and a quarter in the end. Informed Lady from Miss Tempo in a cracking trial there in trial 6.
3 6 down.
Yep.
29 63. 75.
Yep.
62 67.
3 beat 6, 29 63, 1.5. And the result of trial 6, 3 beat 6 by 1.5 lengths, winning time 29 63, 29
75.
3. The next trial is a
And the result of trial 6 was first track 3 Informed Lady, winning in 29.63, 29.63, and beat Miss Tempo by a length and a half, and that one recorded 29.75. The next 2 greyhounds out on parade. Trial 7 is track 2 Radical Eclipse, and in track 5 we have Reserve D Muggsy, who replaces the original lot 14 Northern Lights, who was withdrawn earlier in the week. So Radical Eclipse has got form on the card already. A May 23, still a pup, called Vanny Hoffer and Cushina Lane, and has a couple of efforts at Limerick, an A5 effort at Limerick, when coming 5th on that occasion, and then trialled at Shelbourne most recently, 29.27. The reserve Muggsy is a son of Broadstone Bono, June 23 pup out of Mina Miracle, and again had a trial, sprint trial this time at Shelbourne Park, 1921 on the card. Greyhounds are going in then for trial 7. Don't forget there will be a tractor break after this trial. Just about to be checked over, and the hare runs for trial 7. Stand by. And away we go to a fairly level line leaving the boxes. And into the first turn, Muggsy trying to get across it, but just moved wide and allowed Radical Eclipse up on the inner to just nose ahead now at the second turn. And Radical Eclipse goes on by about a length now into the third bend from Muggsy, who's trying to hang on to the coattails of the leader now as they swing off the last bend. It's Radical Eclipse just turning on the screw, edging away now by 3 or 4 lengths, and on the run too. The wire wins quite nicely in the end. Good trial that. Didn't have it all his own way in the early stages, but pushed through round the first 2 curves and kept on galloping all the way to the line and to the drop.
21.
Yep.
Results trial 7 is first trap 2 Radical Eclipse, winning in 29.21, 29.21, and wins by 5 lengths, beating Muggsy, who clocked a 29.61. So that Radical Eclipse looked impressive, opening up down the back straight and stayed very well also, and that was the fastest time of the day so far. Also a good effort from Droopy's Lacey, that youngster, August 23 puppy in the first trial, 29.26, just 5 ticks behind Radical Eclipse. So they're the couple of dogs to take out time-wise in the first 7 trials. So following the tractor break, the Greyhounds out on parade then, making their way to the starting boxes for trial 8. And a couple of Droopy's pups here. Trap 3 is Droopy's Michaela, who's a daughter of Sign It Ace out of Droopy's aunt, September 23, youngster with no marks on her card. And also Droopy's Softy, who is lot 16 and one of the first crop from Droopy's Flightline out of Droopy's Meteor, again a September 23 puppy. So two very, very young pups on show here in trial 8. They are now arriving behind the boxes. Loading up process well underway then for trial 8. And the hare now runs. Droopy's Michaela in 3, Droopy's Softy in 6. And off we go. And up on the outside, Droopy's Softy is the first to show into the turn. Just cuts across the puppy, Droopy's Michaela, who just runs off a true line there and loses a couple of lengths at the first turn. And down the far side is Droopy's Softy, who has a good 4-length lead, steering a middle to Rouse course, whereas Droopy's Michaela is more middle to wide. And if they come round the last 2 bends now, Droopy's Softy got to the front pretty early, probably a little bit more streetwise than Droopy's Michaela. As they go round to the drop, Droopy's Softy is still maintaining that big advantage and does it quite nicely.
Right down 6-3.
Yep.
29-25.
Yep.
So to trial 8 was first trap, 6 Droopy's Softy, wins in 29-25 and beat Droopy's Michaela by 8 lengths. That one clocking a 29.89. Droopy's Softy then the winner from trap 6. Impressive stuff there in trial 8 as we move on to trial 9. Easy Kentucky in 2 and Easy Nevada in the orange of 5. So dogs at the traps in 4, trial 9, Easy Kentucky, who's got a few marks on the card, notably last time out at Drumbo Park in a 7 to 10 mixed grade. Balked at the first turn and ran on. Easy Nevada is in 5, who's a daughter of Ballyhemmick and Jet. At a Gaytime Nima, October 23, youngster with no marks on the cars. The hare runs for trial 9. And away we go, and Easy Kentucky bombs out the boxes and quickly goes into the first turn with a good 2-length lead now from Easy Nevada. As they swing out the second turn, Easy Kentucky it is, with around about a 3 or 4 length advantage from Easy Nevada. Into the third turn then, and the Blue Jacket going great guns, some 4 lengths clear, Easy Kentucky. Keeping it up off the last bend now, Easy Nevada trying to close now as they run for the wire, getting tired out in front. Easy Nevada just hangs on in the end from Easy Kentucky, holds on from Easy Nevada, who's thrusting late. Hasn't quite caught past yet, going round to the drop.
Right down 2-5, 29.77.
Result of trial 9 was first trap 2 Easy Kentucky, 29.70. Beat Easy Nevada by a neck. That one clocked to 29.73. The next trial is trial 10. Trap 2 is Durnville Lady. And trap 5, Got One Better. Dog's just coming out onto the track. So trial 10 then, lot 19 is Durnville Lady, who's got a couple of trials on her card. One was earlier in the month at Cork when winning quite handsomely in the 29.45 over the 525 yards. And track 5, Got One Better, been running in an ON3 stake in Limerick. Looks like this one won the first round, was second in the second round and beaten after trouble at the first turn in the final. That's under Grangeview 10, May 23 woke out of Tibet. Got One Better, nicely bred. Head runs then for trial 10. And off we go on 5. Got One Better is the first to show. Into the turn, leads from 2. Just run off a true line there, Durnville Lady. And 5, Got One Better, has now gone. Around about 5, 6 lengths clear at the halfway stage. And into the third turn now, Got One Better has a good 6 length advantage over Durnville Lady. As they come off the last bend in view of the judge now. Got One Better up towards the line, maintaining this gallop and the advantage of around about 4 or 5 lengths in the end. And 2 Durnville Lady keeping on there past the line and going clear round to the drop. Result of trial 10. First track 5 got one better, one in all the way fashion there, and the fastest time of the day so far, 29.12, 29.12. Wins by 4.5 lengths and beat Durnville Lady, who clocked a 29.12, 29.48 I should say, Durnville Lady, and did run all the way around to the pickup as well. Good strong running performance from the runner up there, but a good front running performance from Got One Better, who clocks a 29.12. Has running then for our next trial. Track 5 here is Droopy's Brook as a reserve. And we're away and racing, and Droopy's Brook starts nicely, but better early pace from Ballydor Toby to lead into the turn. Ballydor Toby then going on and quickly asserts 4 or 5 lengths clear now out of the second bend. And down the back straight, steering a middle course. And going into the third bend with this 3 or 4 length advantage over Droopy's Brook, who's more middle to rails in behind as they come off the last bend. Ballydor Toby going on and keeping on strongly in the closing stages to win quite nicely in the end from the youngster Droopy's Brook. Ballydor Toby, good effort that one, and a good time.
29.25.
Yeah.
29.67 and 64.70.
So it's 2 beat 5, 5 and a quarter, 29.25. Result of trial 11, 2 beat 5 by 5 and a quarter, winning time 29.25, 29.25. Next trial is a 2 dog 480, Tremora Ruby, Ivy Hills Use.
Anyway, yeah, this dog wins. And I sat there not in no rush, I'm just reading the paper and I'm looking at it. I took to pick it up. She's looking. She's got it in her head just because I'm a Scouser and I had my hair dead short at the time. I'm this pencil man. She's adamant, and I knew she's thinking something. I knew she looking at the slips and ping. I had made a mistake on the ping as well. I put Nottingham, but you know if it was like 11:21, I'd put Nottingham, but I'd put the wrong time, and it says. So I looked sus then, you know what I mean? I looked sus, and I'm like, listen, I know what you're thinking. I know who you think I am. Well, you've just confirmed it because you're telling me you know them. I don't know them. I just know who they are. Like I know who they are. Anyway, I says, and now it looks so. I says, but I says, I know what the rules are. I says, if I put the meeting, it's on the nearest race anyway. I says so. Anyway, I got paid out in the end.
Okay,
I said to her, I says, do us a favour. I says, ring Derek Oak up in the office or something. I just tell him who it is. Anyway, she gets on the phone and she says, can you do me a favour and look at the camera? They've got a camera looking at people.
Yeah.
And whoever it was in the office must have looked and said, I'll just give me fuck. Not worth the hassle.
Oh no. Result of trial 11's first trap 2, Ballydor Toby, 29.25, 29.25. Beat the reserve there, Droopy's Brook, by 5 1/4 lengths. That one clocked to 29.67. Next trial is trial 12. Track 3 is Tremora Ruby, and track 5, Ivy Hill Zeus. They are behind the boxes already for this next trial. Tremora Ruby has got race experience. Was 4th in an A3 back in November, and recently had a 28.90 Cork trial just last week. 29.52 for Ivy Hill Zeus. on the same day as well. 21st of Jan as the hare runs then. And away we go, and the first to show is Tremora Ruby, who just moves sort of middle as 5 just drops in behind and then runs off at the first turn. And down the back straight, 3, Tremora Ruby has a 3 length lead from Ivy Hills Use now, who's trying to close at the third turn, drops up on the inside to challenge and then climbs all over the back of Tremora Ruby, makes a right mess of that manoeuvre, and off the last bend it is Tremora Ruby, and the hare's stopped. The hare's stopped.
No troll, troll 12, no troll.
So we'll give you an update on proceedings when we find out what's happened to the hare. Just to let you know that there was a power problem there with the hare. We're endeavouring to sort that out, but that trial 12 will be declared a no trial. Greyhound's never crossed the line, so we couldn't record any trial. Just out of interest there, Tremora Ruby clocked a 360 sectional over the line, and Ivy Hills Use clocked a 371. So the next trial will be trial 13. Trap 2 is Lover, and trap 5 Amigo Stowe. Start both unraced.
10 to 15 minutes.
Just to let you know, the problems here at Perry Barr. There was a motor problem, so that needs to be replaced, and that will take about 10 to 15 minutes. So in that time, where we were going to have the tractor regrade after 14, we're going to do the tractor regrade as well. So the tractor will be regraded and bowsered now, whilst the motor is fixed, and we will return in around about 15 minutes time for trial 13. And just to let you know that the hare has now been tested and we're all good to go. The trap's now coming out onto the track, and the greyhounds will be leaving the paddock very, very shortly for our next trial, which will be trial 13. Trap 2 is Lover. Lot 25. She's daughter of Ballahimikin Jet out of Billy Stever. And trap 5 is Amigo Star, an unraced daughter of Good Cody out of Dealish Oreo. And both these whelps are June 23. We'll shortly be ready for trial 13 and resuming our sales. So greyhounds going into the boxes then for trial 13. In trap 2 we've got Lover. In trap 5 Amigo Star. Both these from the Kennedy Kennel.
Yep.
Hare is now running for trial 13. Stand by. Hare approaches. Lids rise and away we go, and Amigo Star is the first one to shine into the turn and goes 3 lengths clear already from Lover, who's in a clear second as they come out of the second bend now. And it is the 5, Amigo Star, with this 4-length lead into the third turn now. Amigo Star still keeping on, some 3.5 to 4 lengths clear from Lover as they turn off the last bend. Amigo Star steering a middle to Rouse course, and up towards the line will go and score by 4 or 5 lengths in the end from Lover, who could never really get going, but is sticking on well in behind all the way round to the drop. Amigo Star wins trial 13.
Right down 5-2.
That's a good boy.
Results of trial 13 was first trap 5, Amigo Star, winning in 29.39, won by 4 3/4. Lover recording 29.77. Next trial is trial 14, Sporting Lambada in 2, and Sporting Bolero in box 5. So trial 14 then, Sporting Lambarda is a son of Kulavani Hoffer out of Sporting Faith. And his brother is in trap 5. September 23 litter this one. So very, very young greyhounds, lots 27 and 28. Checked over and the hare now runs. Hare's up behind traps. And away we go. Level line leaving the gates and Lambarda up on the inside. Bolero trying to clear. They just touch into the first turn there. And there's a bit of a tussle out the second bend and drop it up on the inside now. Sporting Lambarda now goes on by just about a length in the halfway stage from Bolero, who's in a clear second now as they come off the last bend. Lambarda starts to extend and shoots 2 lengths clear now, stretching for the judge. And 2 wins it nicely in the end by 2.5 lengths from Bolero. Sporting Lambarda, Sporting Bolero, September 23 pups, very, very young indeed. And the result, trial 14's first trap 2, Sporting Lambarda, 29.72 the winner's time, and beat Sporting Bolero by 2.25 lengths, and that one recording 29.90 over the line. Trial 15 is trap 3, No Blackout, and trap 6, Misdirect. Again, a couple of unraced youngsters. September 23, son of Grangeview 10, No Blackout, and a July 23, daughter of Ballymac Cash Out, Misdirect. So very, very young and inexperienced greyhounds going to the traps for our next trial 15. Hare runs then for trial 15, No Blackout in trap 3, and Misdirect in the stripes of 6. Hare behind traps. Up go the lids and away and racing, and bombing out on the outside is Misdirect, and rather missing it, No Blackout is on the back foot already by some 3 or 4 lengths round the first 2 turns. Misdirect going on now by 4 lengths at the halfway stage from No Blackout, who's trying to play catch up now into the 3rd bend. Misdirect going great guns from this decent litter by Nice as Ice. Turning off the last bend and now in view of the judge. Misdirect has got a healthy advantage as they cross the line. Some 5 or 6 lengths that are good over No Blackout. Result trial 15 was first trap 6, Misdirect. Wins in 29.30, 29.30. Beats strat 3, No Blackout by 6 3/4. That one recording a 29.84. Just to let you know there, that was a 3:55 sexual, very quick starter. A Misdirect there. Next trial after this one will be trial 16 now. 2, Sunny Dunes, and 5, Untold Cruzado. So going in the boxes there for our next trial 16. Track 2, Sunny Dunes, had a trial at Kilkenny recently. It's qualifying 29.51. And Untold Cruzado on the same trial card, sprinted in 16.55 calculated. So lots 31.32 here. Cruzado here, a son of Romeo Magico. Here runs then. Down by. And away, and flying out the traps is Untold Cruzado, who quickly asserts and goes clear into the turn already in front of Sunny Dunes as they exit the second bend. He's going great guns here, Untold Cruzado, a good change of gear here and showing exceptional pace into the third bend. Cruzado then has around about a 6 or 7 length advantage over Sunny Dunes, who's trying to come back for more now on the run for home. Up towards the line, 5 getting a little bit tired in the closing stages, and 2 did stay on nicely there. Might just have tightened up Untold Cruzado. But a nice burst of early pace flew into the third bend. Sunny Dunes stayed on well.
5-2, 29.17.
Result of trial 16, first track 5, Untold Cruzado. Wins in 29.17, 29.17. And beat Sunny Dunes by 2 3/4. That one recording a 29.39. Good trial, that one. And we move on to our next, which is trial 17. In trap 2, Tommy's Falcon. And trap 6 is Tommy's Dash. Both these are by the same sire. Ball roll bolt. Tommy's Falcon is bottom roll bolt. Holly Cross Heidi, August 23. Tommy's Dash, ball run bolt, and New in Melody, July 23. Well, just one mark on his card. 29.42 qualifying trial in Cork, just last week. Stand by then. Hare runs. 4 trial 17. And away we go to a fairly level line leaving the boxes. Early pace from Tommy's Falcon to go to the front early from Tommy's Dash, who circles the field now and swoops round the outside and now goes on. Down the back straight, sets up a 4-length lead at the halfway stage. Tommy's Dash is going well from Tommy's Falcon, who just hit a flat spot out of the second turn. As they come off the last bend now, Tommy's Dash still with this 4 or 5 length lead up towards the line. Tommy's Dash will win it from Tommy's Falcon, who has kept on well in the closing stages. Tommy's Dash wins trial 17. Result of trial 17's first trap 6, Tommy's Dash wins in 30.11, 30.11. And Tommy's Falcon was second in 30.33. Next trial is trial 18. Midian Oldie is in 2 and Crafty Fritto is in 5. The next trial is trial 18, trap 2, Midian Oldie, trap 5, Crafty Fritto, and the hare is now running for trial 18. And away we go, and blitzing out the boxes, Crafty Fritto, and Midian Oldie missed it completely. And into the turn, Crafty Fritto has gone well clear at this early stage. Down the back straight, Crafty Fritto showing an exceptional pace into the third bend. And there's a bit of a hurry here. Crafty Fritto and Midian Oldie's just got taken completely off her feet. And as they swing off the last bend now, Crafty Fritto, an impressive style by a wide margin, up towards the line, wins it by a big distance. And the results of trial 18 was first trap 5, Crafty Fritto, winning in a nice 29-12, blitzing from the traps in a 3:52 sectional, and beat Midian Oldie by 20 1/4 lengths, that one recording a 30.74. The next trial is trial 19, trap 3 is Soupy, lot 37, and lot 38 is trap 6, Sidekick, and following this trial, the track will be regraded for the final time. Grounds at the boxes then for trial 19. Trap 3 is Soupy, son of Cool of Annie Hoffer, out of Epic Lady, June 23 pup, as the hare runs, and Side Chick is a daughter of Broadstrand Bono. Stand by. And away we go, and a good start from Soupy in the early stages, but pace now from Side Chick to challenge into the first turn now, and they're closely matched, this pair, coming out of the second bend. A length and a half separates them. Soupy at the halfway stage is now pressured by Side Chick up on the outside. It's Side Chick now wide on the track, coming through to challenge Soupy off the last turn now. Soupy just from Side Chick up towards the line. They come close together, but Side Chick gets on top close home and wins and just edges away there after the line. Side Chick from Soupy. Good tussle. Results trial 19 was first trap 6 Side Chick, wins in 30.03, getting on top, close home, and trap 3 Soupy was second, beating the length, clocking a 30.11. There will now be a short break while the track is regraded. We'll come back with trial 20. Trap 2 is False Warrior, and trap 5 False Wishes. Our next trial is trial 20, trap 2 is False Warrior. Lot 39 and lot 40 is trap 5, False Wishes. Litter comrades, both blue, both sons of Kaulavani Hoffer Epic Lady. June 23 litter, this one. The Greyhounds are going in then for this trial 20. Starter will check them over. And the hare is now running. Hare runs for trial 20. False Warrior in 2, False Wishes in 5. They're behind traps. And away we go. Fairly level break. And into the turn, matching strides here. And up on the inside, just running off a true line there is False Warrior, but goes to the front now. False Warrior then by a couple of lengths from Litter Brother False Wishes. And as they reach the third turn, it's around about a 3-length lead now. False Warrior going on from False Wishes, who can't quite live with his brother, and extending away now. False Warrior, a change of gear, and whoosh, he's away and gone on the run for home and wins it quite handsomely in the end. False Warrior, the victor of trial 20. And the result of trial 20 was first trap 2 False Warrior wins in 29.55 and beats False Wishes by 9.5 lengths. That one calculated a 30.31 over the line. Trial 21 is trap 2 Good Martini and 5 Epic Evelyn. Both these are unraced. Both of them by Ballahimic and Jet. Good Martini is Ballahimic and Jet Charming Pet, May 23. And Epic Evelyn is Ballahimic and Jet and Billy's Diva, June 23. So lots 41 and lots 42 on offer here. And they are behind boxes. Shortly be loading up. Going in. And the hare now is on the move for trial 21. 2 is Good Martini. 5 Epic Evelyn. Hare behind traps. And away we go. Both trapped really nicely, this pair of youngsters. And into the turn, match strides upon the inside. It is the 2, Good Martini, that goes round just in front from the 5, who runs a good bend there, Epic Evelyn. And this is some tussle into the third turn here. It's 2 and 5, neck and neck. Good Martini, Epic Evelyn. Epic Evelyn has just dropped off now as Good Martini starts to wind it up off the last turn and extends into a 2-length lead. And up towards the line, will win it. And win it by 2.5 lengths in the end. Good Martini sticking on well and keeping on all the way around to the pickup.
Right, 2, 5.
Result of trial 21. First trap 2, Good Martini wins in 29.48 and beats Epic Evelyn by 2.5 lengths. That one clocking at 29.68. The next trial, trial 22, is Greenhill Mac in 2 and Easy Aerial in 5. The next trial is trial 22. Greenhill Mac in the blue of 2 and Easy Aerial in 5. Just to let you know that in trial 23, the reserve C, Love Hate, will replace Droopy's Melon. And in trial 24, trap 3, Mr. Fitbit, has been a late withdrawal by the vet. And that will now be a solo just for Vision of Hope. So no Mr. Fitbit trialling today. Trial 24 was a solo for Vision of Hope. So the behind the box is then for trial 22. Just one mark on the card for Greenhill Mac, this son of Malachi out of Siderian Fern. September 23 youngster was a winner in Drumbo Park in a 335 yard trial in a 1884. An Easy Aerial, a couple of marks on her card. Both sprints, one at Derry, one at Drumbo. She won the pair of them. And they are now behind the boxes and loading up for trial 22. That's it. Hare is on the move. Stand by then for trial 22. And away we go, and the first to rise is Easy Aerial and will lead by a couple of lengths into the turn in front of Greenhill Mac, who just run wide there at the first bend, showing signs of greenness and obviously not used to this Perry Barr circuit. As Easy Aerial goes great guns into the third turn and sets up around about a 5 or 6 length lead here from Greenhill Mac, who's running green in behind. And as they come off the last bend now, it's Easy Aerial putting pace to the trial and goes well clear and wins this quite stylishly in the end by a good 10 to 12 lengths. Results of trial 22 as first track 5. Easy Aerial wins in 29.45 and beats Green Hill Mac, who clocked a 30.45. 12.5 lengths the margin of victory in trial 22. Moving on to trial 23, we already mentioned this a couple of times, but just to reiterate, Droopy's Melon has been withdrawn from the sale lot 45, and Reserve C will now run from box 3 here in this next trial. Love Hate, and trap 6 is Droopy's Earnest. Now Love Hate is a July 23 daughter of Blame the Game out of I Am's a Dream. Had one trial, got beat 5 lengths by Soupy, who trialled earlier on in the sales here, clocking in 1967 at Shelburne. And they are now locked and loaded. And the hare runs for trial 23. They're behind traps. And away we go, and 3 just pitched leaving the boxes. This leaves Droopy's Earnest to go to the front early doors, and again showing signs of greenness. Love Hate just run off on the quarter of the bend there as they go down the far side. Halfway stage, Droopy's Earnest has got a nice 6-length cushion over Love Hate in behind. Again, just showing signs of greenness on the bends, but it was Droopy's Earnest that got to the front early. He's gone right across to the rails there and up towards the line, will win it and win it nicely. Result of trial 23 was first trap 6 Droopy's Earnest, wins in 30.05 and beat the Reserve C Love Hate by 10 lengths. That one clocked to 30.85. Next trial is a solo trial, trial 24 for lot 48, Vision of Hope. As running then for this solo trial for Vision of Hope. And stays wide, leaving the boxes. And into the turn, just comes across slightly, runs the bend pretty decently for a novice. And again, wide on the straights down the far side. Always a Brucey bonus to get a wide runner on the card. Vision of Hope. On race September 23, puppy. The last bend. Keep it on strongly in the closing stages. And galloping all the way round to the drop. Time for Vision of Hope, 30.60, 30.60. So a couple of trials to go then. And our next trial is trial 25. Trap 3 is Tremora Jojo, lot 49. A son of Ballymac Bolger out of Tremora Champion, August 23 youngster. Had 3 qualifying tries in Ireland, won every single one of them quite handsomely. Latterly at Cork in a 29.03. And track 5 in the orange, Ivy Hill Gypsy, lot 50. Just had the 1 mark at Galway and was beaten in that trial, clock to 30.52. But a young daughter of Pestana, August 23. So next trial, trial 25. Grounds at the boxes then for our penultimate trial of the day, trial 25. Track 3, Tremora Jojo. And track 5, Ivy Hill Gypsy. All loaded. And the hare is now on the move. Hare runs for trial 25. And away we go, and a flashy break from Ivy Hill Gypsy to grab the initiative in the early stages. Comes across into the middle of the track. 3 though, runs a lovely bend there. And now challenges and hits the front out the second bend. Tremora Jojo has challenged Ivy Hill Gypsy now into the third turn. They're neck and neck, now going on. Tremora Jojo had to work hard to get there, but has now asserted and kicked clear. Coming off the final turn is around about 4 lengths advantage now and stretching up towards the winning post. Wins it nicely. Good trial that one, and good determined effort from Tremora Jojo. Keeps on well to the pickup. So trial 25 was first trap 3, Tremora Jojo, wins in 29.54. Second trap 5, Ivy Hill Gypsy, was beaten 4 1/4 lengths in 29.88 time over the line. Trial 26 is trap 2, Romantic Boxer, and trap 5, Lady Pop. This is our final trial of the day. Lot 51, Romantic Boxer, November 22. Got race experience, won an A4 last time out on the 11th of January. Lady Pop again has race experience and did win a mixed grade event at Newbridge back in October in 29.16. Runs. And away we go, and a really good break from Lady Pop, who bombs out the boxes, but outpacing to the turn by Romantic Boxer, who gets to the front. Swings off a little bit on the crown of the bend, but has a big lead here, and has gone about 8 lengths clear now into the third turn. Romantic Boxer from Lady Pop, who can't live with the pace shown by Romantic Boxer, and as they come off the last bend now, steering a Rouse course, Romantic Boxer goes on to win it, and win it nicely by a good 8 to 10 lengths in the end. Romantic Boxer, your winner of the 26th and final trial of the day. So the final trial result then, first trap 2, Romantic Boxer, wins in 29.37, wins by 10 lengths and beats Lady Pop, who clocked to 30.17 over the line. So just looking at review of some of the better runs here today. 29.12 got one better in trial 10, got a flashy break and got to the front and led all the way, clocking decent sectionals as well to the second and third bends. 29.17 run from Untold Crusader, again flashy run in the early pace department, and just tied up a little bit coming home, should improve for that. And notably, you'd have to say that both runner-ups to those greyhounds ran well. Durnville Lady stayed on nicely, as did Sunny Dunes. A 29.21 effort from Radical Eclipse in trial 7 caught the eye also, and again good second and third bend splits up at the high end of the protagonists on today's card. Misdirect again was another one that got a real flying break and clocked to 29.30. Nice early pace type. And also Crafty Fritto in trial 28 looked a nice type, leading from the front and actually staying well as well round to the drop. So got a decent A3 sort of cork level as well, and obviously continues to improve. We will get the books down to the downstairs bar area and the auction area, and hopefully we'll be starting as soon as we can. Obviously a slight delay. Well done to the track lads for getting that little problem sorted out as quick as possible, and we hope to start the trial very, very shortly.